this video is gonna change your life. During this year, I have been through a very intensive process. How can I achieve different things in my life? I have been practices different things before, but this year for me was very intentional about it because I want to achieve different things. So one thing that I realized that maybe I heard before, but I didn't pay attention, or I think I didn't understand. I didn't have enough knowledge about it, or sometimes wasn't sink into me, right? Sometimes you are listening the same, but you never get it, right? So in this video, I'm gonna explain to you how our mind can help us and can be in our side to be able to have the life that we want. How can help us, how we connect with something more bigger than us. And I'm gonna give you 4 easy practices. So today we're gonna review that this video is gonna change your life with 4 easy practices. But before we start, I'm going to introduce myself for the people who is new in the channel. My name is Veronica. I'm a chemical engineer and I have years of experience in the corporate work and in these channels. I'm going to share with you insight about abundance, self-love, and about spirituality. So this video is about that. So let me give you some personal example, because I believe when you give a personal example, you can relate it with me and you can realize how this video is going to change your life. So I think every one of you have broken heart. So I met someone, right? And at the beginning I was this kind of person that very fast tried getting to someone when I really like it. So I fall in the situation without to spend too much time with this person. So at some point I realized that he doesn't into me the way that I was into him, and I really want to be with this person. So at that point I was changed my work, everything was new. So I changed the work. I was broke up with my ex-boyfriend. So this person came to my life in a point that at that moment I thought he's the person, right? He's the person that is gonna be next to me. It's meant to be, because everything is new. So I was so excited about this situation. But with the time I realized that he wasn't sure that he wanted to move forward in the situation, and I was fully in. So the way that I was handled this situation, I thought that to be able to overcome a broken heart, you have to cry, you have to hear romantic music to try to rid of all this feeling, right? And at some point I get on some training with some coach that is Master 3 Academy, and he explained about affirmation, meditation, my 4 easy process: affirmation, meditation, talking to me. I have my notes here, and when you are talking, imagine that in 10 more years how you can look backwards, and many practices. And I was in the middle of this situation, and he explained about how you can write, and the mind, and where is this come the discover for me, because before I thought the way that you are overcome a situation is crying, and at that point I realized after this many sessions that when you are crying, when you are repeat Because when you are crying, you are in the moment that you realize the situation wasn't for you, right? Wasn't good for you. Anything. I mentioned relationship, but can be anything. Can be be out of some work. Can be that the business that you started didn't work. Any situation. So I realized that when I was crying, I was repeating the situation. Even though that happened 2-3 months ago, I was repeating the same feeling that I have at that moment. And I started to realize, so how can we can do this differently? And he explained to us that when we are writing our dream life, the situation that we want to be, the mind didn't distinguish between the reality, and this is the magic that is coming, and the current situation. So at that moment I say, okay, so I can imagine whatever I want, because the mind doesn't know, right? So I start to writing, I'm okay, I'm overcome this person, I find a new person that really love me, I feel so much light, I try to do my best, but I know that I'm learning. So because also you blame yourself, why didn't I see that coming, right? All this blame is coming to your mind. So was a very amazing discovery for me, because I was a person that was very romantic. So I for me was, why I'm making my life harder, right? Nobody told me before, or maybe someone told me and I couldn't understand. So my 4 easy practice that I went through, realize this process, is affirmation. Affirmation is so powerful. At the beginning, if you're not start the practice of affirmation, it's gonna be a struggle, because at the beginning you're gonna feel that you're faking. You're gonna look this affirmation and it's no way they're gonna get the money. It's no way they're gonna overcome someone so quickly. It's no way. But every day that you are repeating, and you are sometimes what I'm doing, repeating verbally too, I'm gonna have this position. I'm already working in that place. I am becoming this person that I really, really like it, and I don't care anymore. This is our fantasy, right? So the time come when everything come to reality, because aligned the meditation and connected with something bigger, that is the universe, this God, whatever you want to call, is helping you to go through your path, what you want to do to your life. So my 4 easy practices: affirmations, go with affirmation. Meditation is not just for forget about what's happening in your current life. It's more about how you calm your mind. Because if you was like me, have these negative thoughts and have this belief that just the way that you overcome someone, you're crying, you have to delete this path in your head and start to create a new one, the healthy one, right? Because not because something wrong happened to you, you need to be sad. This is something that you have to learn. We have to live our life with everything that we have right now, not expecting what we want to have in the future. We have to be happy with how we are right now and the thing that we have right now, because that is the game change. When you are happy with these 4 things, is when you start to grateful for life, and when you start to grateful for life, the life give you more. Talk to yourself. This is my 3rd point. Talk to yourself. When I'm in this moment that I don't reacting with meditation, with affirmation, I talk to myself. I look to my mirror and say, what is wrong with you? Look at yourself. You're coming from so far away. You're doing so many things. Stop it. So I try to wake myself. And the last point, that is my favorite, is that I picture myself 10 years later and look at this situation and say, really? That is the reason that you're so sad? Please don't waste your time anymore. So when I have this perspective about time, is when my mind starts to realize that nothing is that important. I mean, you're gonna find a new position, you're gonna find a new love, you're gonna find new friends. Just be alive is the miracle. So if you like this video, if you like this content, subscribe to my channel. Remember that my commitment with you is share most information as possible, because I firmly believe that develop these two pillars, you're gonna have the life that you deserve, and you deserve a really, really good life. So share information, and please put some comments, and let's make a community.